Gail Broughton will not play this match because of personal reasons. They are hoping that she will be back for next week, but that means Grace Griffin comes in to 5'8" to partner Ali Brigginshaw there. How much of a loss will that be, Alana?
It'll be a loss because the combination between Broughton and Ali Brigginshaw, I think, is coming along so nicely. Grace Griffin, though, she's got a touch footy background. She'll be good. She's a great running half. Ali, again, she'll probably just steer the ship a little bit more, and we'll probably see her with a little bit more footy in her hand.
So here comes Rachel Pearson, leading out the Eels. Co-captain of the club. The other co-captain, Kennedy Cherrington, a big loss for this team. Here comes the home team. The Broncos brilliant last week, racking up 40 points. And Mela Hufanga with 4 tries. We sure saw Shanae Zolka as well. 3 tries against Parramatta last year in 2 games. Away we go. Saturday afternoon footy. And the Broncos start with the ball in their hands. And a nice start as well. Suburb of Coorparoo in Brisbane. Broncos looking to make home advantage count here before going on the road next week in Newcastle. Here's Gould, the number 9. Bree Clark and Bree Eels, the 2 front rowers. And there's Tasman Gray scouting wide. He's been in sensational form in recent months. There is Bree Clark setting them up for an attacking kick at the end of their first set. Oh, Hunt coughs it up. Chance for Teitzel. Another big error inside their own 20 from the Eels. The settler from Bree Eels, who missed the romp against the Cowboys. Straight back in. Noor Asala available. And now Teitzel. 3 players there to hold her up. The space now for Brigginshaw. Eels has another go. Midway through the tackle count. Plenty of communication going on in that Eels defence. Griffin now for Maddock, the fullback. Oh, Werner! First try in the NRLW for the former bobsled champion.
Look at that winger, just turned in, worried about the tearaway centre. Beautiful pass on the outside.
Brigginshaw trying to squirm it towards that sideline. Murphy tidied up. It's such a blow to lose Pearson and Albert to those calf injuries. There's the debutantes. Welcome to the NRLW. Tyler Amiatu, and it's set it up for Ruben Cherrington, and she's over. Parramatta hit back, and they're about to take the lead.
Yeah, she's very crafty from dummy half. They had all the momentum off the back of that dropout, but great vision from Cherrington, just playing at a different pace. She had a nice, quick play the ball and just backed herself. Nice late footwork and over the top. Well done, Cherrington.
Norman Women's Premiership. She set it up, and Parramatta convert for the first time this season to lead.
Wait, Ali. I wonder if we see a little trick shot here from the scrum.
They go back to Brigginshaw. A little variation there. Zolka again contained. Charlie Fay and Hunt have done well as a tandem out there defensively. Infinite marker. Centre field for Clark. Finished off strongly by Maddie Jones. Lenadusi, ball in both hands, and the forwards combined. Tasman Gray dragged down. Pearson again involved defensively. Oh, look out, Chelsea Lenadusi, trademark. Brilliant try, and the Broncos have the lead again.
Beautiful play. doubled up on the play, went to the line, the tackle before, played a beautiful short ball. Harvey Norman replay, then the change of angles, one marker, fullback defending around the ruck, and just too big, too strong. And it's the second effort then. It's a great job there, Parra, to originally hold her up, but then the second surge gets the ball down.
Yeah, they just backed their power game, the Brisbane Broncos. Had a couple of players coming back on the inside, that set, challenging the inside shoulders of the Eels. They had numbers there. Her best impact is off the bench when she comes and changes the pace of the game. She's got that lovely little offload. But when she's willing to work hard, Chelsea Leonard-Ducey, that's when she's dangerous.
Maintain ball security here in the final minute before half-time. They've coughed it up in this part of the ground so often. Chloe Hiku's had a fabulous game. Church, they've stemmed the bleeding. Not a great look with that tissue shoved up the hooter.
Could always be worse, Speedy. Tough as nails.
How much adventure here in the final 10 seconds. Do go wide to Murphy. Oh, right over the top of one. Wow. And that one was Brigginshaw. Ira Simon on the final play of the first half. It's all set up for a fascinating second half. The Broncos have the 4-point edge. They lead it 10 points to 6. Really interesting battle so far. The Broncos looking for their second win of the season. The Eels looking for their first. And it's anyone's game. 2 tries to 1 in the first half. Thank you, Emma. Perfect timing. Away we go in the second half. And that kickoff just hanging up in the breeze a little as well. Straight to Mahalia Murphy. You do that at your peril.
Yeah, she's been good in the back row this game. I think she's just sees the footy a little bit more, and she's had great impact in defence as well. Very tough player.
Anywhere, couldn't she? We've seen her at fullback, seen her in the centres.
Yeah, she's a gun. She plays the game at great pace as well. All of these decisions that she's making, you watch her next time she comes onto the ball. She is running flat chat.
Won the comp with Newcastle last season, of course. Now Leonard-Ducey. What about that ball playing? And held up by Church.
Church, great work. She didn't tackle the player, she tackled the ball. That was class.
Denman denied. And the Broncos go wide through the hands of Teitzel this time. Tidied up by Szolka. What about the footwork? And dragged down by the one leg, and the end play on it was not held initially. Now she is. Finally finished off by Berryman Duff. Thought they were certain to score after that work from Leonard-Ducey earlier to set up Denman. Parramatta's last-ditch defending has been exceptional today. Still 2 more plays. Griffin back on the angle. Hufanga. Oh, here she goes. Hufanga! 5 tries in 2 games, and no one was stopping it.
Very similar to a try that she scored last week against the Cowboys, where they look to go wide, get the defence moving towards the sideline, and Hufanga. Harvey Norman replay, move the defence, and then change the angles, left foot, get out of my way. Really, no one's stopping it from there.
Not a chance. This is a good call too from her half, Grace Griffin. She's come into that 5'8" role, so controlling the left edge, but understands what a threat Hufanga is back on the inside shoulder. But that footwork. Big don't argue. What a player. Yeah, I love that. She just wants to get on and do what she does best, play footy.
10-point lead. Compression sock on her left leg. That was the troublesome calf issue for her.
Well, they need her to stay fit and stay out there.
Oh,
shot.
And an illegal shot.
No, not again. Not to the nose again.
She's run over 150 metres and heavily involved in their tackles. She got that one well and truly wrong, so the right call.
Right, so contact's been reviewed. It's high and it's forceful. On report and go 10.
The door opens for Parramatta. We have seen a lot of teams capitalise on sin bins.
Force ball, it's a hip drop on report, 10.
Oh, down to 11.
Whoa.
I can't remember these tackles ever being in the game except for the last couple of years.
All right, yeah.
Whether there was no attention to them. But that's a bad one. That's a bad one.
Fresh set. They start inside the 10. Can Brisbane hold on here?
Well, they just got to just start using the ball.
O'Neill, adventurous pass. They get it on the outside for Hunt. And Brisbane able to slide. Murphy for O'Neill. And Gray up in her face. Still plenty of tackles to work it out, but momentum slows as O'Neill has been caught high. So we need tips from Abby Church on how to deal with this.
Go 3.
Pearson. Here's Abby. Quick service for Toi Hiku. They must score. How'd the pass look? It's okay for Parramatta. Donovan in the corner, and it's game on here in Brisbane.
Game on, all right. They've got 2 extra players out there on the field. I thought Tohu Hiku did a really good job when she got the footy in her hands on her edge. And then when she chose to pass, you can see here on the Harvey Norman replay, Abby Church gets it out the back. Tohu Hiku just takes the line on Ash Werner. She was too far in with the threat, which left the winger nice and open. But the timing of this centre ball play was just perfect for the Eels.
Yeah, the Eels, even though they're going to get... Oh, did she get that ball down?
Makes plenty of try-saving tackles in attack. She loves getting it out of their own end.
Pearson, this looks
Wow.
great off the boot. And they trail by just 4.
Right, clock off. Clock off.
And the attention up there. Can the Broncos hold on? Wiggenshaw has thrown about 15 dummies today. And it's worked a couple of times. Now Clark standing in the tackle for a long time. Gould sets it up. Oh, she must score. And Denman does. First try in the NRLW, but put it down to the craftiness of Lavinia Gould, 40 years young.
Yeah, she did brilliantly, Lavinia Gould. So too, Brianna Clark. She was the one that forced the turnover on Zali Faye. Here it is. We see it here on the Harvey Norman replay to Gould. The support play from the Broncos in the middle of the field, outstanding. And Denman goes over. They'll get 6 from this, right between the posts. But that support play turning up in numbers. What a great offload from Brie Clark.
Toiled away all game, Denman. I think she got the ball down there. And we'll look at this celebration. Since the first try. Sensation.
Well and truly deserved.
And that 10-point margin restored. Dummy half instead and coughed up by O'Neill. And Brisbane can start to celebrate victory here.
Yeah, they put themselves under a fair bit of pressure there, the Eels. Not much depth. No one's moving. Everyone was just standing still, waiting for something to happen. But credit to the Broncos in the way that they defended their line.
After starting the season with back-to-back losses, the Broncos have bounced back to get back in touch with the all-important top 4.
They have. They'll still be looking for a couple of players to come back. I think Gail Broughton and Destiny Brill, 2 key players to their spine. They've missed them today. There's been times where they've had errors. They've looked a little bit unorganised. Still some moments of brilliance, but plenty to improve on. I actually thought Grace Griffin had a really good game the second
well.
half. Yeah.
Played really well. Settling into it. Her role. You got that weapon on the outside. Hufunga, you've got to use her up.
Now Brigginshaw trying to cap it all off. Very well positioned as the siren sounds. And to end the doubleheader here at Tonally Workwear Stadium in Brisbane, and the Broncos salute. They are 2-2 now. Full time here. It's the Broncos 22, the Eels 12, and Parramatta still winless to start the season 0-4 now.